step-by-step process in place for you to have a successful carrot crop. If you're ready, let us do this. I hope that you're ready with your pen and paper. Anyways, you might not really need that because this is a program, but you can probably replay afterwards, stop and play, and get whatever vital information you want from it. At the same time, if you do not want to stress, you can just get your pen and paper and get this sorted once and for all. So the very first thing is for you to get your site selection and soil preparation. Your journey into the carrot farming begins with the selection of the right site and preparing the soil. Very important. Very, very important. If you want to cook, you firstly make sure that your utensils are in place so that you don't use deep fryer to cook something that, is just a shallow cooking or a shallow fry. Do you get my explanation? So if you need to have a successful carrot crop at the end of the season, then you really need to select the site and soil carefully. You need to select the site and you need to prepare your soil. Another thing that I will be mentioning today is the soil testing and seed selection. You need to, you know what they'll say, test the water just before you dive into it. It's essential to know your soil. Conduct a soil test to determine pH and nutrient levels. Carrot loves slightly acidic to neutral soil. Based on the results, amend your soil with compost or fertilizers. And don't forget to pick the right carrot seeds for your climate and soil type. Very important. Make sure that you test your soil just before you dive into it and you select the crop that you'll be using. Select your carrot crop just before you get to buy them. It's very important for you to do these things. The third thing that you need to do is to plant and thinning it. Now, onto planting. Sow your carrot seeds directly into prepared soil, not too deep, about 1 4 1 2 inch. Leave enough space between rows to let them grow. As the spurts, thin them out, ensuring 2 to 3 inches between each plant. It's very important for you to know exactly what you are doing with your crops if you need to have a successful planting at the end of every season. So, like I said earlier, that the carrot seeds needs to be prepared deep, not too deep into the ground, not too deep into the soil, so that you have, beautiful carrots. Sometimes when you go into the market, you see some carrots and you're like, nah, I don't want this one. Yes, I want, the ones looking big and looks like you're going to probably get enough juice from it, depending on what you are doing with your carrots. So as a farmer, it's very important for you to plant right and know how many rows you're going to put in between each crop. Do you get it? Okay, just before I go on, let me quickly ask you a big question. What are we talking about today? Carrots what? Carrots planting. All right, I'll be right back and make sure that you stay with us.
Are you ready to sow a seed for a sustainable future? O.O.K Farms Grow What You Eat initiative is a groundbreaking movement empowering young minds to cultivate a greener and healthier future. This isn't just an agricultural initiative. This is an education that goes beyond the classroom, providing a hands-on experience that fosters innovation and nurtures a profound connection to the world of agriculture. Join us on the 30th of September 2023, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the University of Ibadan International Conference Center as we flag off this revolutionary journey towards cultivating the future agriculturist. My name is Omolara Spenson.
The existence and survival of the human race is solely dependent on agriculture. O.O.K Farms is a hub designed to cater for all you agricultural needs. We breathe agriculture. Now, no more troubles, as you can now join our multi-purpose Farmers Cooperative Society. We provide numerous opportunities, support, right network, credit facilities, and grants both locally and internationally. We are keen on our members' success and we provide the right agro insurance.
At O.O.K Farms, we render services such as contract farming, commodity branding and export, as well as sales and lease of farmland. Our Agribusiness Academy is tailored towards equipping you through your journey in the agribusiness industry. For more information, visit ookgroup.ng.
We are also actively and professionally involved in agri-media. Download our app on Android and find us on Radio Garden at O.O.K Farms Radio. We're located at 60 Decad House, Ring Road, Ibadan, Oyo State. Agriculture, our
Thank you for choosing OK Farms. This is Farmer's Guide with Sakadeli. Okay, we're back. And just before we went on that break, we were talking to you about carrot farming. Everything that you need to know about carrot farming to have a successful cropping at the end of your season. You look at your crops and you're like, woo, I am glad that I did this one thing right. Okay, and just before that break as well, we spoke to you about site selection and the soil preparation. I spoke to you about soil testing and seed selection. I said something about planting and thinning. It's about time we talk about the care and the maintenance. You don't just plant and you just go home and like hoping that you're going to get a good crop without caring for your crops. Okay, so carrots, like any other crop, you need to take care of it, okay? Keep the soil consistently moist, but not waterlogged. Moist, but not waterlogged. Weed regularly, taking care of your plants and making sure that nothing damages those delicate roots. If needed, give them a light fertilizer boost. Avoid nitrogen excessive nitrogen. And the other day we spoke about how to make use of farm chemicals that you really need to read the label. So you need to check out what exactly you are using to care for your crops and make sure that it is something that would make it germinate and something really, really healthy for the crop and for the consumers at the end of the day. So care and maintenance is something that you really want to look into for any type of crops and most importantly for your carrot crop that we're talking about today. Pest and disease management. Of course, you need to know that for every crop, you need to manage the pest and the disease or the diseases as it may be. Watch out for pests like aphids and carrot rust flies. Don't let them sneak in anyway. Don't let any of this disease or pest sneak in on your farm. Don't let it sneak in from the back, so you're not at a loss at the end of the day. Be prepared to use treatments as needed, and remember, crop rotation helps prevent disease buildup. So today you're planting on this particular land that you're planting your carrots today, you probably planted cassava in it some time ago. So now you decided to surprise the pest, like, yo, I know exactly what I'm doing. And you decide to make sure that you're planting something else. That's what I mean by crop rotation that prevents disease buildup. So the very last one that we'll be talking about is the harvesting and post-harvest care. Once again, I need to reiterate that it's very important for you to take care of your crops. Do not just say that, okay, I mean, you don't just have a baby and you leave the baby to care for itself or herself or himself, right? You care for the baby because you want to nurture them with love. You want them to grow up and be, reasonable adults, beautiful. And whoa, you're doing a good job. That's the same way you really need to take care of your crops if you want a very beautiful one at the end of the day. So harvesting and post-harvest care. The moment of truth is finally here. So harvest your carrots when they are ready, usually 70 to 80 days after planting. So gently pull them out, being careful not to break the roots. Leave an inch of stem and remove the foliage. Store your harvest in a cool, humid place or in the fridge in a perforated plastic bag. Okay, or plastic bags as the case may be. And if you're doing a very large quantity, you should know that you probably have, okay, so I've seen farmers have this, they say it's a cold room. It's not a fridge, but of course it's a cold room where, you can put your farm produce and they don't go bad. So I know the carrots really need care because you buy carrots in a while, you probably forgot to take them out of the bag or you just put them somewhere. The next time you're going there, they're really soft. And I mean, the beauty of carrots is for you to eat them, you crack it, and it goes crunch, crunch. It goes crunchy, isn't it? Is that the word to use now? Yeah, crunchy. So you really want to preserve your carrot and make sure it doesn't go soft. Before people would want to buy from you, I mean, they probably have tested you a lot of time or a couple. So I bought carrot from you today. It didn't turn out well. Do you think I'm going to come back to you tomorrow? Or my customers probably complain like, I don't like that carrot. It's not as it didn't turn out as beautiful as I wanted. Do you think I'm going to come back to you tomorrow? So that's another reason why you need to take care of your harvesting and post harvest care for your carrots and whatever crop it is, anyways. All right, that's about it for carrots. But make sure again that if you need any vital information about all that we said today, you can always revisit this, check it out on YouTube, OK Farms. And you know what? You can jump things down. Do not forget that OK Farms, we cater to every of your farm needs. The shea butter, the honey, the cassava, we lease lands as well. So however you want it, you can check us out on YouTube, OK Farms. Check us out on Instagram, X, Facebook, TikTok, OK Farms, Radio TV, guys. We bad like that. Thank you so much for coming to today's episode. My name is Eni Yanufale. But no stress, call me Sakadeli. Shout out to Josh, who's been doing an amazing job behind the cameras.
The existence and survival of the human race is solely dependent on agriculture. O.O.K Farms is the hub designed to cater for all your agricultural needs. We breathe agriculture.
Watch our join our multi-purpose farmers cooperative society. We are keen on our members' success. At O.O.K Farms, we provide the right agro insurance.
At O.O.K Farms, we render services such as contract farming, commodity branding and export, as well as sales and lease of farmlands. Our Agribusiness Academy is tailored towards equipping you through your journey in the agribusiness industry.
Our headquarters is located at Dickard House, Ring Road, Ibadan. Contact details are displayed on the screen. Agriculture, our wealth.